Alright, let's see if I hit the mark with the betting event. If the Cleave team does not kill Cecilia within two rotation, then it's going to lose, because then it will exhaust all of the buffs that Leora provides. This Cleave team does not have any defense buff, so yeah, Cecilia dies way too slow for the buffs to be meaningful. So right now, all of the buffs that Leora provides from the standoff, it's not going to take effect when Cecilia revives. How the hell is Trevor still alive, by the way? What the heck? Trevor is still alive somehow. I don't even know how. And Cecilia still hasn't died yet. Ahmed still somehow is still alive as well. Revive, and then I'm pretty sure everyone is dead right here.
Boom.
Trevor's AI is really stupid. He went for the Leora. What? It lost because of that. Yeah, because of Trevor's dumb AI. Because Leora has the highest attack. Highest damage is Leora, and the winning team is TA. I totally forgot that Leora provides the immunity, or not immunity, the invincibility and the standoff for the team on her S2. And then also because Trevor can actually be cooldown increase, because when he gets revived by Cecilia, he will not have the Neko Sense buff anymore. So whatever Lucy cooldown increase him, he will, revive through Cecilia's passive, but he cannot reset it because he does not have the Neko Sense buff. Okay, so this next challenge is, will all team members survive at the end of combat? And then the other one is, which Esper will take the most actions? Let's see here. The speed is, Li Guang is actually the slowest in the team, but Li Guang does have a S1 AP push. So I think the unit that will take the most amount of turns is probably going to be Ahmed, because he will deal the least amount of damage possible. And also Li Guang, even though he has this AP push on his S1, he has a very slow speed, and he will most likely proc the stun on the boss, because he will use his S3, nuke the boss to his next life, and he will then be frozen, which he won't get his turn. The same thing with Yun Chuan. Even though he has really high speed, I don't think he's going to take many turns, because the chance of him being frozen is very high. She's a DPS, so she's going to proc the boss pretty much most of the time as well. So the answer is either going to be between Ahmed or Gabrielle, which, looking at the speed, is probably going to be Ahmed, and also because Ahmed has the least amount of damage possible, so he's most likely not going to proc the freeze on the boss. Okay, so the other bet is, will all team members survive at the end of combat? It probably will survive. Yeah, I think it's probably going to, everyone is going to survive. Running Ahmed in the team is pretty safe. Li Guang might actually die. I think it probably will, because this team is very safe. Running Ahmed means you can heal back up the max HP cap that the boss does whenever he freezes an ally. If you want a safe bet, it's probably going to be this one. I think you get a little bit more if the odds are, lower. I think that's how betting works. I don't actually know. But I think the best way to get the most amount of payouts is probably going to be, betting for this one. And I think, oh, Ahmed is not even in here. So it's not going to be Ahmed because he's not even in the pool. Let's see here. The next speed is going to be Yun Chuan, but I don't think Yun Chuan is going to take the turn, because he will most likely proc the boss. And between him and Li Guang, those two are probably going to be the units that will proc the boss the most. Based on the speed, it's probably going to be Gabrielle, because she has more speed and her damage is less than Elaine. So I'm going all in for Gabrielle. I think she's going to take the most amount of actions because she does not do damage. Yunchuan is out of the question because he will proc the boss most of the time, along with Li Guang, because Li Guang can nuke the boss to his next life. And then Elaine as well is a DPS, which does single target damage, which will probably proc the boss a lot more. Second highest speed combined with second least damage possible. So I'm going all in with Gabrielle. If you want to play it safe, I think it's probably safe to go for this one, that all team members survive in the combat. But yeah, unfortunately I didn't get the first one right. That was really unfortunate because the Leora perfectly timed the S3, and then, you know, Sever, because of his dumb AI, he will always go for Leora, which, you know, then ruins the run. But yeah, that's about it. This event is actually pretty engaging. It's more engaging than any other content that we have gotten so far, so it's actually quite nice. But yeah, that's about it. Ciao.